Hey, my name's Jovan, and today you'll be learning how to use an Oculus Quest 2 controller for a virtual camera tracker in Unreal Engine. This is really helpful because it lets you get realistic camera movements from the real world sent into your Unreal Engine scene, which is like what I'm doing now, when you just mount the controller to a shoulder rig and you can kind of move around and track this motion and have that sent and recorded into Unreal Engine. As well as being able to use this for virtual production, when you can mount this on top of your real life camera, send that real camera feed into Unreal Engine and have the tracking data from your Oculus controller, which will be mounted onto your camera, sent into Unreal Engine, meaning that every move you make on your camera will be represented on a virtual camera as well, which can be really helpful with that virtual production, virtual set work. You need to have the following applications installed: Unreal Engine, because that's the software that we're using for this, SteamVR, and the Oculus app. Now to start, you'll need to open your Unreal Engine project and enable the following plugins by going to the top left corner of your screen, going to Edit, Plugins, and enabling these following plugins. You need to enable LiveLinkXR, SteamVR, Oculus VR, OpenXR, LiveLink, and LiveLink Camera. Once you finish these, click the little Restart Now button that appears at the bottom of your screen to enable these plugins. Then once your Unreal Engine scene's reopened, go to the top left corner again, click on Edit and go to Editor Preferences and search for Use Less CPU in Background. Make sure that this option is disabled, like unticked. This will be really helpful later on because we'll be using LiveLink, and when you're connecting your camera through LiveLink to Unreal Engine, you're going to have LiveLink minimize in the background. And with this disabled, it'll mean your LiveLink will be able to continue to update and run properly. Once you finish enabling the plugins, connect your headset to your PC by using the Oculus app. You can do this with an Oculus Link cable for a really strong, fast connection, or if you have quick enough internet, you'll be able to use the Oculus's Airlink, which is just like a Wi-Fi version of the Link cable. Then open up SteamVR and make sure that your headset is being read and connected. If it's not being read here, it should just say Reset Headset. Just click that and it will reopen SteamVR and your headset should appear here, shown with the icons of your headset and its two controllers. Now, go back into your Unreal Engine project and go to Window, Virtual Production, and click on LiveLink. In this LiveLink window that's opened up, click Source, LiveLinkXR Source, and enable the trackers, controllers, and HMDs. Then click Apply. There should not be three new things that have appeared in the dialog box below, where it says Subject and Role. These will say like SteamVR HMD and then SteamVR controllers. This represents your one head-mounted display and your two controllers that are being sent in from SteamVR. Now, minimize your LiveLink window, don't cross it off, just minimize it. Right-click in your content browser, and you need to create an actor blueprint. So click on Blueprint and then Actor as the type. Rename this to whatever you want. I've just named mine Tracker, and double-click to open it. Go to the top left corner where it says Components, and click Add Components and search for LiveLink Controller. Then go to the right-hand side of this blueprint window on the Details panel, and go down to where it says Subject Representation, and select your controller that you want. You can test which one's which by just clicking Compile and Save in the top left corner of your screen, minimizing this and dragging it into your scene. Then when you move around each of your controllers, you'll be able to see which one's being sent into Unreal. And if you want to change it, just reopen the blueprint, change it to the other controller, compile, save, and you'll be able to see that that new controller is being sent through now. And that's pretty much it. Now all you're going to do is attach it to like a virtual camera if you want. So to do this, just drag a camera into the scene along with your blueprint tracker, go to the top right corner under the Outliner tab, and attach your camera to your tracker. So you can do this by just dragging the camera onto the tracker or right-clicking on your camera in the outliner and pressing Attach To and selecting your tracker. Now, if you want to record this data, you can open the take recorder by going to Window, Cinematics, Take Recorder, just dragging the camera and the tracker into here and pressing record. And that's it. When you now move around this controller, all of that data will be sent into Unreal Engine, which you can then put into a sequencer and record with it. I have a video in one of these corners on how to use Composure in Unreal Engine, which allows you to send your real life camera data into Unreal, and you can just combine these two methods and you'll be able to have a real camera with real life tracking data all sent into Unreal Engine for some great virtual production work. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you like what you saw and want to see more, please consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave them down below. I try to make videos on Blender and Unreal Engine or anything that kind of inspires me in 3D. So if you want to see more of that, please do consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.